Hey there, so I'm way behind on getting an update out, but since I got done fishing, it's basically just been an endless whirlwind of busyness and activity, just getting some different things around the flat, getting organized. We've lived in our flat for a year and still hasn't been organized yet, and it would be another year of hustle and bustle ministry and endless things to do with just doing it in a mess. So finally got that out of the way, got that taken care of. Lots of other business. We hosted Thanksgiving at our home, and just trying to get situated, get organized, and keep ministry rolling with the English Club and with the Reality Discussion Club. And we went back to, if you remember, a few years back, we were doing Thursday night theology nights at the pub. A missionary friend of mine, Bob, he came back from furlough while I was fishing. We got that going again, so I'm trying to drop in on those when I can and be a part of that in helping to speak into the young men's lives and whatnot, and just invest in them, disciple them, living life on life. And Leota's doing that. They're helping with the girls' or women's Thursday night Bible study. And so just back to the ministry grind. Things are good. People are growing, spiritually growing in the Lord, so I wanted to send out a video. Been meaning to do this for some time, so I'm actually running around doing a lot of errands today. I'm walking back home from the church. I had something there I needed to do, and so I thought I would just bust this update video out, trying to make it short and sweet. It's basically, we're planning the next month and touching on the next few months and the next year, and later on I meet with my pastor and I go over everything with him. And some people like to use Evernote, or some people like to use Google. I like to just bust out a printable calendar, write everything down by hand, and then once a week I take out a 7-day calendar, and as tasks get moved that don't get done, they get moved to other days or things get added, then eventually things get scratched out and they kind of get compiled into a random task list. So everything as I go is getting prioritized and trying to do the most important things first and save the other tasks for later. So definitely have plenty to do, and just wanted to share with you kind of my way of planning, thinking that, hey, maybe it'll work for you, because I just like to write them down. I don't like the digital stuff. It just doesn't help me process my tasks as well, and sometimes I end up writing the same task down a few times as the cards get messy or as the lists get messy, but that helps me think it through and remember what needs to be done. And I just keep adding to that list. And that, hence my life. That's it, that's how it's organized. And so what we got for ministry coming up, I'd ask you to please pray about. We got, Christmas party on the 30th with our English Club. That's gonna be from 1 to 6. We're gonna have games and prizes and pictures with a photo booth, Christmas thing, and we're gonna go down on the street that I'm walking on right now actually and sing Christmas carols at the end of it. And then for New Year's, we're just having kind of a laid-back gathering of friends. New Year's here in Ukraine is a little bit bigger than Christmas actually, and that's when family gets together. In late January, we're having a man camp, a 3-day retreat. We're gonna have different speakers come and share about biblically what it means to be a man. And then early February, we're gonna be handing out flyers at universities, getting ready to get English Club back up and going, ripping and roaring, and get the Reality Discussion Club going again. So we're designing all new flyers and posters for that. What else do we got? In late December 2018, there's an Urbana conference. So we're making preparations to go to the States to be a part of that and share at a booth what God's doing here in Ukraine through this ministry. And other than that, I've cut off a couple things I used to do for ministry. We will get back to those in the near future season, but I also have a peanut butter machine coming from the States that will be arriving here in about 4 or 5 weeks because we're going to start a peanut butter business. And then I have a couple other side little projects, small business ideas that I've invested in, and we will keep you posted on that at the appropriate time. So thank you so much for keeping us in our prayers. God bless you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye.